the spirit that is always pervasive here at NCA. And I mentioned last night that this is the real NCA. This is where things are done. And I think I may have mentioned to you some years ago when I was here that I was in Atlanta in April of 1959 at Dean Sage Hall when NCA was officially declared an organization. It was then called the National Conference of Negro Artists. And over the years, we went through nomenclature of changing, you know, and I always say to people when I'm out lecturing, you're looking at somebody who has gone through the whole process of naming in the United States. The nomenclature of naming: colored, Negro, black, Afro-American, African-American, and perhaps some that I don't even know. Some that I won't say. And in the words of Maya Angelou, and still we rise. So this lineage of time and artistry blending together is something that we all should be proud of, even if we are not artists. Because I always think of art as a very special gift, a very special calling. And if there's any distinction between who we are in the ranks of the human race, it's based on what we do, what we make, the contributions we make to society. And art, I think, is one of those areas where most of us are so joyous about the gift of artistry that even if we're not selling, if we're not out there on the billboards, the highways with our names, we still appreciate that gift that the great Creator gave us. Amen. We reflect in so many ways what the world is through our own personal vision, without which the world would be at a loss to see another point of view. Nature is so wonderful, so great, empowering, sometimes overpowering. And I read an article just the other day, and I think it was in the New York Times, which said, nature doesn't give a damn about us. That's not nature's course. We have to give a damn about ourselves. Nature is going about its course, doing what it's supposed to do, creating hurricanes and tornadoes and things, helping to replenish the world.
Right.
And if we don't understand that process, we need to start learning. But we can reflect on nature. And when we can reflect on our being a part of that process. And from that, we give humankind another vision of what our world is, what the world is like beyond the experienceable world. And you know, those of us who studied Greek classics and all of those subjects, we learned that the Greeks were always trying to figure out how this happened, why that, categorizing love, categorizing all of the things that we now study in philosophy. And one of the most important things to them was to be creative, to understand the nature of woman and man through the creative process. And we have inherited that through our Western tradition. But you know,